It's Charlie here from Charlie in the Rain, and my favorite thing to do is sit down with Aussie musicians who, one, I'm loving, but two, are also just like killing it, and I truly believe need like everyone's attention right now. I'm sitting down today with a duo who's still in their first year. We're looking at like musical babies here, but they have been around in the scene forever. They have just like come up with the coolest project. We're going to get into it very shortly, but if you haven't already, I'd love for y'all to meet Wishlist. I'm obsessed with them. How are y'all doing?
Hello, I'm good. I liked when you said musical babies. I pictured Soren as the baby. Imagine it. That would be cool if we were actually babies on stage. Like,
yeah,
really
maybe we should make that a thing.
That'd be great.
Go 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 go.
Yeah.
You
How are you?
Yes, I'm doing well, but I'm also slightly perplexed with like the ethics of allowing babies to perform in some of these venues. But you know what? I think it would be a cool concept thing. I'm down for it.
Yeah, we
It's
haven't.
our own
thought about
enterprise,
it.
so
Yeah.
it's just it's us. Yeah. Anyway.
Yes, no, I love it. People who are watching, they might have not heard of you, but they might have definitely seen at least one of your faces before. Would you all like to give us a bit of an introduction? Who and what is Wishlist?
Yes.
Wishlist is us. I'm Stella.
And I'm Soren.
Yeah, and we've known each other. We met at uni, like, what, I guess getting on a decade ago now. And since then we kind of made a lot of music together, and we've both been doing a lot of session playing and production and stuff in our spare time. So yeah, that's us.
Yep. And Stella's played with quite a few people, like Morat and Andrew McMahon. I've played more recently playing with Darcy Haven and Stella Bridie playing some drums. And so we've been really lucky to kind of get to play lots of different shows in different places and kind of get a really good feel of what's happening. So it's really fun for us to like finally have a project together after being friends for so long and kind of get to put all of the little pieces together that we're most excited about. So yeah, it's kind of, that's Wishlist.
Yes, I love it because I definitely like first discovered y'all through Stella, through Mallrat, because I'm a massive Mallrat fan, hence the Charlie in the Rain. But I was just
Is
like,
your name actually Charlie?
yes.
So good. It's so cute. I had always wondered whether it was the link, because that's what I thought of.
So many people like, is that genuinely your name? I'm like, yeah.
It's so cute.
But yeah, so to have these different projects, y'all are just such creative people, which I admire so much, because I'm also one of those people where it's like, I can't stop. I have to be like creating. I have to be doing something like musically or whatever 24/7. So to see that you'll now have this project is such a cool thing, just from the fan perspective of seeing y'all play with these other artists. So I'm just like, what y'all are doing is so exciting.
Oh, thank you.
That's so nice. I feel like we both just got quite lucky in being able to meet all of these people whose music we really love and play with them and make friends with them. And I feel like, yeah, what you're saying, I feel as well with a lot of the people that we get to hang around with. Lots of creative people. It's fun.
Yeah, it's a lovely musical community. Yeah, we're very lucky.
Yes, and it's so like interconnected. So everything, it's like every artist you discover, they're part of another puzzle piece that links everyone together.
Yeah, we love intertextuality. There's
Yeah.
lots of yeah.
I
It's
feel
very
like there's a
fun.
lot of
It's
that.
fun tracing the web, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the way you put it like that, because everyone I've ever spoken to has just said like it's so incestuous, and I'm like, let's not.
No, let's not. But we do. Where it's musically, there's a real musical overlap. Even like Soren and I have played the same kind of session gig before, filling in for each other, and we play in a lot of the same bands. And also, we used to kind of play in each other's solo projects. Is how we first started. So it feels like we're all kind of playing each other's music, which is fun.
Yeah, we're all helping each other out.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. But as Wishlist, we have now just gotten our third single out. And I can't really say this because I'm going to change my mind when you'll release another song. But I think this new single, I'm Sorry, might just be my favorite because it has been stuck in my head. Like, It's insane. That little dun 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 in my head non-stop. I am obsessed with your latest release. Can you all tell us a little bit about I'm Sorry?
Yeah, that's so sweet. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so I'm Sorry was kind of one of the earliest little things that we kind of started making. It started with like a melody that Stella was singing and these little synth parts. And it went through lots of different iterations. We recorded lots of different little samples. We like to pull anything from our computer like into Logic and play with all the different pieces. But basically it kind of built up, broke down again heaps of times. Eventually it became like an acoustic thing, and then we were like, okay, how are we gonna get it off the acoustic realm and then back into the computer, and eventually we got there. But yeah, I think the song is sort of about, feeling really, feeling, a lot of parts of it are about feeling quite overwhelmed, feeling, which feels like a bit of an understatement, but it's about trying to wade through like an intense and stressful kind of feeling of stuckness. That's one part of it at least. But yeah.
I feel like that, if my memory is serving me correctly, we'd worked on this song a bunch in also different studios in different places. And I remember this one day where we were feeling really stuck about the song, and we had like 3 different versions that all kind of sounded quite different, but we often are writing music kind of in building blocks, and we always thought about this song as feeling like these Lego blocks that we hadn't quite got in the right order yet. Am I right in saying that there was a day where we tried to separate for like an hour, and I think I was trying to work on the production and you went out into the lounge room with a guitar and you were writing the lyrics, and I kind of came out after like half an hour and I was like, I think I've kind of taken this as far as I can. I think I need a break. Like, I don't know if I got anything. And Soren was kind of like, I think I've written the rest of the verse. Like, I've written the song. Like, we had the chorus kind of motif, but Soren had like just smashed out like 4 verses all in one go.
It's really fun.
Yeah, I feel like it was that day where it all came together.
Yeah, I remember that. It was good.
Well done.
I love that the feeling of like being stuck just creating this song was such a prevalent thing, because I feel like this is a really easy track to just throw on loop and just live in that moment, just keep going around and around and around, especially with that just little repeated, like, it's not even a motif, just like the line I'm sorry just coming up all the time. It's so easy to loop and just get yourself stuck in that moment with the track. So I love that has still come through the process.
Oh, great. Yeah. I mean, I'm really happy to hear that, because I think with a lot of our music, our aim is for it to feel as escapist as possible. Like, meaning we want to suspend disbelief as much as possible in every kind of verse and chorus, and just like a lot of our favorite music does, and kind of create that sense of, like something that feels a little bit elevated. So yeah, I'm really happy to hear that.
We definitely had it on loop a lot ourselves while we were trying to work it out, so that makes me feel less crazy.
I'm a big like listener on the bus, because I catch buses like everywhere every day. And like it's so good when you're just like, you're in some random suburb that you don't really know that well, and you've got the song on repeat and all the houses sort of look the same, but then they start to look a bit different, and you're kind of just like, I don't really know where I am, but I know what I'm listening to, and I'm just stuck. It's a very specific situation, but that's how I've been sitting with this track.
Always living my life.
That's what you're describing is very the Wishlist experience.
That is the Wishlist experience for sure.
Well, that's exactly what I was just about to ask. Like, is there a specific thing, or maybe it is what I've just put out there, but like a specific vibe, or like who do you listen to Wishlist with? Where do you listen to Wishlist? What is that ideal sort of like package experience to best like interpret the music and best experience the Wishlist world?
Well, Yeah, that is a good jumping off point. Like, I think there's a lot of time spent on buses listening to bouncers and kind of, I don't know, there's lots of transit in our lives. I guess we do a lot of touring as well, so that feels like an appropriate place, like whether you're on the train or the plane or the bus, or but I think, I don't know, like I'm trying to figure out the...
Yeah, well, I guess that question made me think about, I agree about the kind of transit thing, but Soren and I think had a bit of a musical journey ourselves as listeners as we kind of became friends, because we're best friends and we spend all our time together, and we were both like working on a lot of guitar music when we first started working together, but then we were always sharing pop music with each other, and I think we were both kind of falling in love with pop music at the same time when we were like 18 to 20, and I think a part of this project was trying to not make any particular genre of music, but making whatever sound felt the best in the moment. And I guess we were starting to naturally lean towards more pop sounding things that made us want to move. And I wouldn't say that our music is like necessarily stuff that you want to dance to, like probably not in a club, but maybe it's the kind of thing that it reminds me of music I listen to during the day that makes me think about wanting to go dancing at night. Like it's the kind of thing that inspires you to start thinking about dancing. I don't know if that's how it makes
or it's
other
more
people
like
feel, but
maybe it's more of a danceable rock show or something, or pop show, as opposed to because also I'm getting in my head, I'm remembering some of our earliest times, like driving along the freeway in that old car and blasting like Charlie XCX's Charlie album, and then also How I'm Feeling Now. I feel like that's such a core like pop experience for Stella and I, because that intense escapism and intense like electricity is really inspiring to us. I think like it feeling that in extreme. At the same time though, like we also really love artists like Aldous Harding, and I think maybe in the project we want to be able to go, as electronic and energetic leaning as we want, but also be able to kind of move towards some of those more like acoustic, real world feeling things as well. So there you go.
I love being like open to that sort of fluidity, because I'm a big pop music fan, as you all were saying, and I really love how we can have in this country, we're having like a lot of that electro pop start of like it's popping off. With obviously Nina Girachi, we've got whatever Two Trauma doing, obsessed with that side of it. And then
those guys doing.
I love them. When I saw their first ever live show, I was like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm obsessed, and it held up. I love what they're doing. But we've got that sort of like really going for it. And then we've got the other side where there's a lot of nostalgic pop, or it's really just like bubblegum radio friendly. Nothing wrong with that. I love it. It's most of what I listen to. But you're sort of sitting in this like, I don't even know if you're in between on that scale or you're just completely off the scale. So to have that fluidity, to be able to lean into those like heavier pop moments, lean out of that, I am obsessed with that. So I'm so excited to see what we maybe have coming next, what else might be in that wish list, sort of like between the computers. Because what really interests me about what you'll do is it isn't the sort of like, oh, I write the songs and then someone else does the production, or I do this and you do that. You're both in it. You'll have like photos and videos on your social media, and the setup, it's like parallel play. You've got the computers like back to back. You've got the whole system set up on both sides. I'm not a big person in like making music. It confuses me so much, but to see these setups, it looks so cool. Can you tell us a little bit about what the process is to bring a Wishlist song to life, and how you'll both like work together at the same time, doing the same sort of things to bring it all together? Because it looks so cool. Confusing, but very cool.
That's really funny.
Yeah. I'm glad that comes across in a way. I feel like we still don't even fully know the process, but it kind of came from, it was the 1st of January 2024 that we had the first Wishlist session, although we didn't know what it was at the time. And I think we were just having this issue with most sessions, someone's sitting on the couch writing lyrics and someone's operating the computer, but we both write songs and we're both wanting to work on the production. And so we were just like, how can we make this flow a little better and be able to communicate the ideas together at the same time? And so we came up with this thing that we call the trestle table method or something. It's not like, it's a lot more dinky than it sounds, but yeah, I don't know. Do you want to explain?
I suppose trestle tables are pretty dinky as it is, but yeah, and like basically the key element for you know, both of us working on the trestle table is kind of, we both have our laptops set up and we both have our guitars. There's kind of that, it's more like being a band at a rehearsal studio, but it's a sort of like a production, it's like a production jam, I suppose. Like where we can both make things in real time and like work on little things, but also send it out to a mixer at the end and kind of work on it together. Or during as well, you know, and it means we can kind of play with synths and drums in our computer kind of together as well. And what we found most of all is like we kind of just are able to make lots of different things kind of quicker as well, which is really fun. Like it feels like we bounce off each other a lot. And yeah, it really breaks down that idea of like, okay, we're gonna come in and make the song. It feels actually a little bit less egoless than that, and a little bit more like what feels like the most exciting, energetic little piece of the puzzle in a given moment. So we've been really enjoying that. Yeah, I
remember the first day that we kind of did this setup was when we made the first song that we released, Even When I'm Leaving. And we had this, basically the way it kind of works is if we can pull out any instrument or kind of sound from our own computers that we like, and a lot of it is like sample based because we lack the kind of magic of pressing buttons on the little sample pads and not really knowing what you're going to get. It feels a little bit less like in your head. And so we just kind of hit record on the kind of mixing station, and then we're both able to just like play in from our computers whatever it is that we're working on, and we just layer and layer and layer and layer until we've got so much audio, and then we kind of like pull through the weeds and see, like rearrange things and see what we've got. But it's just kind of fun because it means we can both be working on the production at the same time. Yeah. And it feels, I think it feels like we can kind of focus a little bit more on what the song needs rather than, am I fulfilling my role in the best way? Like maybe on any given day, you're not really feeling like your writing words is coming to you like super easily. So we can just swap around a lot more.
Yeah.
I'm honestly still just thinking that is the coolest thing ever. Like, I love having creative outlets. I love that you all have been able to do it, and it works so well. Like, it's not like you can really go, there's a lot of different sounds here, or all the songs sound really different. You'll have this figured out so well. And I guess that comes with just being friends and being in each other's orbits for so long. But I'm so glad you're finally sharing that with us through musical form, because it is insanely good.
That's really sweet. I'm glad you like it. Much. We have fun with it. I think that's kind of the point, is that we're both trying to...
Yeah, we feel like there's not much point unless it feels like something we can kind of enjoy together, like ongoing, you know, because the point is hanging out and making... For this, at least, the point is us hanging out and making music, you know?
Yes, I love it. It's been... time is such a weird construct, but I think it's been about 10 months maybe since you all started soft launched Wishlist and kind of gave us a glimpse into the world of what you all were doing. As you said, it's sort of started 2024, it started all coming together. But I'm going to say it's almost been about a year since Wishlist has been on our radars. I first saw you all at Big Sound. heard like little things going on before that because I think you played a show prior to Big Sound, and I was like, okay, I'm tapping in. We are getting into this. I'd love to ask if you all have a favorite like memory or experience that has happened with Wishlist in the past year or since you started like soft launching.
I guess that makes me think about that one day I was just describing before that we'd kind of made that song Even When I'm Leaving, and honestly I think we made a lot of I'm Sorry, like the first iteration of I'm Sorry on that first day that we worked out this new way to set up our gear. I feel like that is a bit of a magical memory in my mind, but also the next song we're about to put out is like a real favorite of ours, and we got to a point with it where we felt also a little stuck, and we were both traveling because we've been touring, and we were in Denmark, and we had like a time, we had a deadline that we had to finish this song and send it off. And we were kind of set up in a bedroom with like some of our touring gear out, and we were both like had our little headphones, and we just had like a little moment where we worked out what section we needed to kind of cut and swap over. And then I just remember listening to the song together and kind of like dancing around to it.
I feel like the funny thing about that time as well is we also had to figure out our band name that week because we were like
submitting some stuff.
Yeah.
And it was like a deadline to choosing the band name, and I feel like we worked out this song and the band name in the same 24 hours, and it was like everything came together.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I think all of the shows so far have been really memorable as well. I think a big part of our live setup is us kind of facing each other and playing with the kind of MPC pads and playing our guitars, and it's been a really fun exploration and felt really good getting the audio through speakers in front of people. And yeah, we love trying to craft the kind of set that we would want to see, so it's just been really fun.
Also, I feel like with the shows, Soren and I have both done solo projects, and we've also played with a lot of different people, and there's something about this duo thing that I think we both find quite like freeing and fun, because it doesn't feel like a representation of like one of us. It can just be about the two of us.
This third other thing,
which feels really fun.
Especially just like the live setup is something that really stood out to me, because I think I saw I think it might have been the third day of Big Sound. I can't really remember. It was a very chaotic week. But in that week, I'd seen surely 50 different artists across like Big Sound and then concerts surrounding it. Y'all had one of those sets that I was just like, I'm just looking at y'all, and that's gotten me immersed in the music, because it's not the traditional setup where you've got a singer and then you've got everyone else behind them, or you've got that sort of thing going on. So even just like walking into a room and seeing your play, it was immediately like, I need to know what's going on, let alone actually being like, oh, I'm loving this track. So you'll have it all going on. I love it.
That's very sweet. Thank you.
That's so nice.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Did you have a good Big Sound otherwise?
It was very insane. I was a speaker at Big Sound, and it was my second ever Big Sound. So I was like, I don't really know what's going on. I met too many people, and I kind of was like, I'm done. I have nothing left in life to achieve.
Yeah.
So hard.
Extremely overwhelming.
Yeah.
But well done. That's awesome.
Thank you. No, it was really cool. But that sort of ties into my next part I wanted to ask you. We reflected on the past year and a bit. I want to ask if we can maybe have a look into year 2 of Wishlist. Is there anything on the horizon you might want to tease? You might want to say, that's it, you'll see it when it gets to you. Can we maybe have a little look into the future?
Yes, let me get the crystal ball. No, we've got more stuff coming. We've been working, I guess, for a couple years really in the background on this record, and we're going to put it out in this next year. Yeah.
Maybe even in a few months. Yeah, and we have our favourite song that's coming out soon. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the title. think I am.
Yeah, I think you are.
It's called Ceilings. And yeah, we really love this one. We've just been working on the video and a lot of the art together, which has been really fun because in the last year, Stella and I have also kind of learned how to video edit, and we've been doing lots of the kind of all of that side of things as well, which is a lot of time and work, but it's also been really creative and really fun. But yeah, new single soon, EP out in the future. Maybe some shows.
As well,
yeah.
There's more to come.
Yeah.
Yes, I love it. And also I love the visuals that you all have going on. They're very like dreamy and whimsical, and there's a lot of like nostalgia elements popping up. Like you'll have a carousel in one of your recent visuals, and I'm obsessed with like carousel imagery. So I'm hooked on it all. I'm loving every single facet of what you all are doing. It is so fun.
Aw, thank you so much.
Yeah, it's been a real team effort, to be honest. We've just had a lot of, like as we said at the start, there's a bit of a creative community, and we've got lots of really creative, visually creative people and musicians around who have helped us out, which has been really great.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're very lucky, and yeah, it's been really fun.
Absolutely. Well, I'd love to ask a few fun little questions now. This one I think is more fun for me and maybe a bit daunting to ask y'all, but I'd love to ask for the fans who have been around since those first few shows and the first song coming out, the fans who are just coming aboard now or will be coming aboard in the future and they're coming back and watching this. Hello, thank you for coming back and watching. How can we best support y'all and let y'all know that we're loving Wishlist and loving these songs you're putting out?
Well, I think, following us in the places is very helpful. But also just, I don't know, coming to a show once we've got a show, announced, and just listening to the music most of all. I think if it's feeling good, that's like if my experience of all of my favorite artists, it comes down to being excited and obsessed about the music, so I don't know, if it feels good, that's the number one thing. I think.
Yeah, no pressure. Live
no
your
pressure.
life, everybody.
If you like
Live
it,
your
you
life.
like it, But yeah, hopefully it can be an obsession for the people who it is for. Yeah.
I love that. I can definitely know so many people in my orbit who have started to tap into your music. So I'm just excited to see it get bigger and bigger and more people tapping in, because I can't say this. I can't keep saying that I love what y'all are doing, but I love it. It is so cool.
Thanks,
Aw,
Charlie.
Thank you.
You rock. We love what you're doing.
Thank you. And what I do is I talk about Aussie music all the time. So I'm gonna pass the microphone over to y'all and ask, which Aussie artists are y'all listening to? Whether it's artists you're like going through the archives and taking inspo from, or like fellow people in the scene that you're loving right now. Can you let us into your playlists?
Yeah, well, first of all, hard recommend our good friend Stella Bridie. She's amazing. Best songwriting in the world, probably.
Yeah.
And we also have our lovely friends Armlock, they're amazing.
One of our favorite bands.
They're great.
We love those
It's
guys.
insane.
I feel like this week I've been rinsing the new Becca Hatch.
Yeah.
I saw Becca play years ago, and she's just killing it right now. She's awesome.
Yep. And I don't know, there's so many public figures. They're
Yeah,
amazing.
We love public figures.
Yeah, we love everything.
Yeah.
The music, the shows,
Yeah.
they're the best live shows that you can see right now.
Yeah,
So,
it's true.
Yeah, hard recommend public figures.
Honestly, there's actually
There's
so much
many.
good music at
Yeah,
the moment.
yeah.
It's great. It's really fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I love those recommendations. Thank you so much for shouting them out. But also just like, thank you all for releasing music as Wishlist, because I'm loving what we've gotten and I'm so excited to see what's coming next and what those future plans are going to bring us. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Charlie. Thanks
you,
for the
Charlie.
support. You rock.